Hello, 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 everybody.
Good morning, wholesome friends.
Just like yesterday, we're running just on time, just barely, as the 1 minute marker ticks away. We are starting today's live reactions out with the Wholesome Direct 2021. Lots of wholesome games, cozy games, just great indie games all around. Showcase. Yes. The video games are good brand, really, at this point. E3 is dominated by indies so far. Wholesome Direct will continue the trend. Ragglemuffin, welcome. MJP Jammy, we got a
Hello, squad.
murderer's row of some great chat members today.
You used that phrase in the story you wrote yesterday.
It's a good word.
I've never seen that before, I gotta be honest. I was like, why are you calling all these people murderers?
So, as this sizzle reel plays, beautiful sizzle reel, by the way, just a quick reminder, this is just the beginning of a decently long day of live reactions. We've got the Wholesome Direct, we've got Ubisoft's Forward a little later today.
Wholesome Direct, a celebration of wholesome games.
That's all I could say, because it's time for
and I am
Wholesome
joined
Direct.
by my co-hosts Victoria Tran and Derek Fields.
Sit back and relax as we bring you exclusive footage from 75 wholesome games.
75!
Any games you love today, head over to wholesomegames.com to get all the info and find out how you can support the developers.
All right, let's get started.
Yeah, Ubisoft is more than a bit trash. They at least are admitting their games are political, which is a step forward. What? So I missed like the very beginning of this. What is happening? A bird just passed out at a coffee shop?
Correct.
Is this a bird sitcom game?
I love it. They're so cute.
Oh no. This is a relatable bird character for sure.
Oh no, Nate.
So it is a sitcom narrative
What
game.
channel is that coming on?
What was it called? Bird
Problems.
Problems.
Rakelet is a mysterious adventure game where you explore a strange town by following trails of light. During your journey, you'll help the residents of this town by using items illuminated by the light to progress the story.
So we gotta be honest. We're running so late today. We're eating breakfast on stream with you, so really get cozy. This is wholesome, cozy. Yeah, Snacko was revealed at the last Wholesome Direct, I think. Very cute. They just, the hits keep coming.
Through these, I don't have a second.
Jayreen, welcome. Is this Beasts of Maravilla Island or is it a different game? Improved. Yeah, it's Pokemon Snap, baby. How mad do you think a lot of these like indie developers that tried to do Pokemon Snap like games were when they actually made Pokemon Snap again? And they're like, wait, no! Yo! Pokemon Snap, but with a lot more substance. Honestly though, like, such a better PC game. Alicon available now.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Go on to Steam right now,
Taking-
please.
Yes.
Any game, like taking photos and games, slapping on a filter, slapping on stickers. I'm into it.
They didn't want
I'm
to say it.
And I'm Lucas.
Pokemon
and
Snap.
We are
Max Inferno. And we're very excited to introduce to you our tidy puzzle game, A Little to the Left.
It's a game where you stack, sort, and organize things into just the right spot.
Yep. Wait. Does that look crooked to you?
My
Yeah, I can
God.
fix it.
A game for me.
Also, that was such a cute little intro.
Yeah, very great. Charismatic little devs there. Oh, I love, oh my God, chat. This is what I do in my day-to-day life. I let my desk get dirty so I can, like, stack papers together.
Oh, that's why, huh?
Yeah.
That's why he does it.
Oh!
Dang.
Ooblet's the new region. I think it comes out today.
Oh, really?
This one seems interesting. They have like 2 big mini games that they've added to the like full-fledged mini games that you can now play in this town. Fern, they're not going to be able to hear you munch an orange.
Don't talk to me. I'm having my breakfast.
I think it's out today. Yeah.
We're just getting started, but I'd love to take a moment to mention a collaboration with the International Rescue Committee.
Yeah, Ooblets, I finally was really...
And displaced people around the world who have been
I don't want to
forced out of
talk
their
over
homes.
this
The
specifically.
IRC provides emergency aid and long-term support to refugees and those displaced by war, persecution, or natural disasters.
We've partnered with Yeti to offer some limited time Wholesome Direct merch, like this incredible 3D acrylic stand, as well as a
Yo.
t-shirt featuring games from today's event. $5 from every product sold goes to the International Rescue Committee.
While wholesome games often show us what a kinder world can look like, we hope this reminds you to never forget the suffering in our own world and what we can do to help.
If you'd like to learn more, you
Hell
can
yeah,
visit
dude.
rescue.org/wholesomegames or follow @rescueorg on Twitter.
Show me one other E3 conference that'll have something like that.
Cast spells, be queer, and
Yo.
crash the biggest concert of the year.
Hold on, I'm obsessed with this.
Spirit Swap is an action puzzle game set in a lush, narrative
Tetris
world
Attack.
of witchy demons.
It's gay Tetris Attack.
Swap to the beat as you reassemble lost spirits, enjoy the lo-fi soundtrack, decorate your bedroom, and hang with friends.
That's super cute.
This is even worse than the day that... Okay, perfect. A game we've seen before. So, Ooblets, I played a lot of
The
recently,
Frame is a
and
narrative-driven
a little more
puzzle game.
disappointed with it than I wanted to be, but it's still super fun, and I still played for like 30 hours, so... This new
Features
region
a
looks
unique
really good,
painting
though.
mechanic, 360-degree panoramic scenes, and a totally custom soundtrack.
We've had 3 looks of this now, so far
Yeah.
already 3.
Oh no!
We didn't know that.
The old man is sick.
I'm very excited for that game.
That game is... It looks stunning.
Hi, I'm
Remains
Megan
at the top
Fox,
of my
the
list
lead
so
developer
far.
on Skateboard.
Yeah,
Skate
definitely
games have a
very
history of being
powerful
input dense
music.
and using every button on the gamepad and requiring
Yo,
rapid
Skateboard,
inputs
though.
to boot. Skateboard is no exception, as you can see here, but I wanted to see if I could simplify that at all. So I started looking at ways of reducing buttons and thus how much hand travel is required during gameplay. The easiest one was auto push on ollie. Hold ollie down, you go forward. Even classic skate games did this one, but it helps avoid input density on the left stick. After that, I wanted to try and reduce how much your right hand moves, so I started by merging grind and ollie. Normally pulling off a grind
What a great-
requires moving your hand from the bottom of the gamepad face all the way to the top. but now it's just an easy double tap of the bottom button. Add in the option
Just
that
what a
slows
great
the game down,
idea for a
being able to
showcase
grab or kickflip with just
for a
one button
skateboard.
too, and
Basically an
hopefully anyone will be
accessibility,
able to have fun
you know?
skateboarding with the bird when Skatebird releases soon.
Soon. Excellent.
Here Comes
Y'all?
Nico is the cozy 3D platformer
Yes?
for tired people.
For tired people. That's us.
What we're seeing
Yes.
now is a showcase of some of the friendly, quirky characters you'll meet in the game.
This reminds me of Demon Turf. This is like the very opposite of Demon Turf. Demon Turf is like you're in hell, and it's still goofy and light, but this is like you're on a beach with hamsters. Like what is, you know?
Did I mention your boss is a frog?
But it's the same. It's a 3D platformer where the characters are all 2D. And yeah, this looks fantastic.
Hocus Crocus. I'm loving the art style.
Hey everyone, I'm Saffron and I'm the creative director at Kitten Cup Studio. We're making Pico a cozy tea-making simulator where you run a tea house in a town full of cats.
Yo.
We're really excited for you to see what we've been working on, and we hope that if you love tea and cats as much as we do, that you'll come check us out.
Pico is a cute cat-filled tea-making simulation game about taking the time for self-care and connecting with the things that make you happy. As the town's newest resident
just
and tea
love
house
these-
owner, you'll learn 12 unique rituals and tea-making styles.
I love these games that have been coming out with just very focused and detailed, you know, systems, like making the tea with put the right amount of cream, put the, you know.
1986. She
this
decides to take a break and
This
goes
is Lake.
back to her
Oh,
hometown
snap.
to become
Blake,
Tune in, everybody. Hold on. Hold on.
yo, Guilty Gear.
a mail carrier. It's hardly a chore driving a mail truck around such magnificent scenery. Meeting people is also part of the job. Some of them are familiar, many are new. Some of them are friendly, some are very busy, some are happy, some seem happy, some like cats, while others just want their mail.
And just
And some of
look
them
at all these characters.
choose
Look at all
to
these
get to
townspeople
know
I get to know and
a
love.
little bit better.
And a cat.
Who knows what will happen in 2 weeks? Meredith might even change a few lives, including her own.
Lake,
So good.
September 1st.
Ooh.
Right into the next one. There's no breaks. I'm writing the most limited notes right now because it's like
Breakneck pace.
this. The vibes are great right here. Is that an otter? An otter schoolboy?
Yo, Cayenne, I will see you there. There's so much to that game. I'm excited for it. All the little characters and their names especially were they're just a cute touch already.
My cheeks hurt.
I was gonna say, Raggle and Jammy actually have fairly similar game interests and tastes, from what I can tell.
I'd say that's
So
pretty accurate.
meet each other in chat. Thank you.
Look at that cat's face.
Pokebuzz Atlas is a grand adventure on an
There's
uncharted
so much.
planet.
I barely registered what Mythic Ocean was.
Yeah, me too. Really pretty though.
Cocopa and Pollimero venture out into a new world full of potential, beautiful landscapes, unique characters, and untold secrets.
I'm obsessed with this cat's face.
Cocopas. It's just too much. I literally just wrote cat and little bird explore and farm. Yo, Jam Fest. Speaking of delicious jammy, alright. Get it?
Good one.
Thanks. I played the demo for this. It's super cute. The demo I wanted to just play more of. It's got this really interesting thing where each area of the game is like presented in this like elevator like fashion, where each chunk of the world you like go up and down to access. You're trying to save a local arcade.
I like that.
Naku! E3 is not complete without Naku.
My heart is full to have you all here and share this.
The team behind Letters to Written Adventure. The game is about Sarah, a young girl from Switzerland who is writing letters to her pen friend. Thanks to these letters, she is able to communicate her feelings, hopes, and dreams.
As the game progresses and Sarah gets older,
You did see Wheelchair
different
Cat.
sides to the story for you to discover, depending on the words that you chose.
Yo, I've seen some of this.
IBM Games presents Letters. Follow the life of Sarah through all the good times and bad times. Help her find her voice to fight monsters and use the power of words in this nostalgic pen
The
pal
world's
adventure.
first Mad Libs platformer.
Look for it later this year on Steam and also Nintendo Switch.
That was a good one for me.
Yo, Supot 2. They already announced the sequel.
Stuck at home in a foreign
I
country.
think this is Hot Pot for one. They
It's okay,
said
though.
this was
You'll get through it by cooking a hot dish intended for 6 people.
an inspiration for Supot.
Oh.
Hot Pot for One is a short experience about the bitterness of lonely times and the sweet comfort
I was gonna say, I
that
thought it was
keeps
out.
us going.
Yeah, you're stuck at home. You're making this nice hot pot.
Real cozy. You don't see a
Traverse
lot
the grove
of
as a
like
guardian
cooking
grape.
sim games with like a full fridge, full like really full
Protect
environment.
frames.
Like
Seems like a really
Precious
dense
materials and repair
environment.
social
Yeah.
ties and structures by bringing the community of each village together.
Naku
as they work to
doesn't
fend
need
off the rot.
the reminder. There's something funny. There is something funny about sitting at your desk playing a game where you're in a small apartment cooking, and then you probably order Pizza Hut that night.
So true.
Garden store, just a quick little
It's
like.
an RPG shaped
Don't
by
forget
your own
us.
personality.
I really like these characters.
Yeah, these buggies. Logic. Direct, so assertive
Find common
versus.
ground in card-based battles and overcome your pitfalls
Nice.
together. Ready to confront yourself? Be
Confront
sure to
yourself.
catch the demo on Steam right now.
Wolf Solo. So it's like a deck
Hi
builder
everyone, I'm
about
Michelle
empathy.
Olson, the game director of Beasts of Maravia Island. Beasts of Maravia Island
Here's
is a game
Beasts
about
of
discovering extraordinary creatures, learning their behaviors, and most importantly, photographing their majesty. My team and I are so excited for you to meet all of Maravia Island's magical inhabitants and see the amazing photos that you take.
Another Pokemon Snap.
Embark
Yeah,
on
I'm
your
telling
adventure
you,
in the hidden magic
photo
jungles
mode
of Maravia
obsession has turned
Island.
into
Assume the
a
role
million
of an aspiring
photography
wildlife
games.
photographer armed with her grandfather's camera and a field guide of Maravia Island. Explore, discover extraordinary creatures, interact with them in their natural habitat, and photograph the enchanting, unique behaviors you reveal. On your journey through the magic jungles, you'll climb, explore, and solve puzzles with the island's flora and fauna to find and photograph its fabulous beasts. Play with a rambunctious otter crocodile.
Otter
Feed the wingman
crocodile.
for a love-struck bird monkey. And discover the favorite hiding spots of birds disguised as bananas. Beasts of Maravilla Island is
Oh
out
my gosh,
today.
how are you doing this?
I was typing and all of a sudden there was cream.
Hi, I'm Suncha from Scorecat Studio, and we're making Hua. We had
I
a
couldn't
lot
think
of
of
fun
the
at
word.
Wholesome Direct last May, and we're super excited to be
Super
back
big.
again with some new updates. This time, we have some exclusive footage, as well as an announcements mix, so do stay tuned till the end of the video.
Nate's losing it here.
So this time, we're underground.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
This
leave it
is
there.
home to
It's
the
cream
flying
cheese,
rocks.
chat. I'm eating a bagel.
As you match
writing
each
notes.
one to their own cloud of light, they will become the cutest moving platforms.
I don't know why I heard they will become bi-curious moving platforms.
Hell yeah, good for them.
I love a game that's just.
Since last year at
I love
Wholesome
a
Direct,
tiny
our fairy has
platformer,
come
you know?
a long, long way. And now that she's almost ready to meet everyone, we would like to
Jammy's just announcing Guilty Gear romantic
really
interests.
happy to announce that Hua will be coming to you guys.
Oh wait, no, wait.
21st of August, 2020.
That's this person, isn't
Cannot
it?
wait for everyone to join this journey. And see you then.
Isn't that this person's name? Jammy's just falling in love with everyone here.
1, 1, 0. Okay, here we go. Hi, I'm Itsumi. I play piano when I came.
OFK, baby.
Itsu, this house has lawn games. Did you see?
Luca, hey, it's my friend Luca.
Thoughts on
Luca
hentai?
is the
This is a
planet
great
Saturn because he's
button to
far away,
click.
and Carter is a shooting star because they have long sweaters and do wishes.
Exactly. Thank you, Itsu. This is Jay. Jay is scary, but in a hot way, and is also a genius, but for your ears.
So this is a interactive album, essentially. Narrative experience.
Everyone in Los Angeles is more.
I know you've talked about it, but I don't think
They
I've
haven't-
seen anything.
No,
Is
they
this the first?
they performed like they performed this at the Game Awards.
The first
Yeah.
show of the game.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
You gotta have something to say.
If anything, you're honest. And when you're honest, saying anything is something special.
This comes from, I believe, one of the original developers behind Hyper Light Drifter. Yeah, no, it was that particular performance and that the look, the shirt, and everything was what was on the Game Awards. Jeff Keighley said, "Come on to the Game Awards and showcase
the highest number ever
that shirt,
The
this
RSC
game."
helps people survive, recover, and gain control of their future.
We've partnered with the Yeti to offer limited time Wholesome Direct items like this incredible 3D acrylic stand, as well as a t-shirt featuring games from today's event. $5 from every product sold goes to the International Rescue Committee.
Yeah, it looked a lot more
To learn
cinematic
you
than I
can
was
visit
expecting.
rescue.org/wholesomegames or follow @rescueorg on Twitter. Thanks for your support.
So it's an interactive album meets short film meets. That animation just gave me Sims vibes. And now we were building a house. I do like. Yo.
Ooh, that's satisfying.
I didn't even catch that, Naku. That's how fast things are going. I didn't realize it was just out.
Wait, what? This is moving too fast. I can't process all of this.
I think this is maybe a game called Paralives that I've been following on Twitter for a while. I didn't realize how much it's changed since I first started following it. But yeah, it is. It's straight up just like make a living space, and you can customize down to like these beautiful details.
That is something for me. Because I can't afford to do it in real life.
Jeremy thinks we've just been watching the same games this whole time. It's how fast things are moving. Thinks this is all one experience. This is the wholesome game. The wholesome, imagine.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Trent, and this is my grandma.
Hi. Hi,
And
Grandma.
We're here to show you a trailer for my new game, Walk with Yaya. It's about walking your grandma around the neighborhood after she's had a scary fall, and you're trying to build her confidence back up. What did you think about the trailer, Gaga?
It was good.
If your grandma likes something, that means it's
It was good. I'm gonna cry. Hold on.
Oh my god. Holy, this one, I don't know why, very specifically this one is like jumping up my list so far. Wow.
Wow.
Bonjour, I'm Cédric Babouche, the art director of...
We don't even get to sit with that.
I know.
Illumination on a
Back into the next one.
Dordogne.
Give us a breath, wholesome
Dordogne follows
games.
Mimi, a young woman revisiting her childhood memories through puzzles and letters that her grandmother left for her. Everything in Dordogne is hand-painted on paper
Wow.
before being brought to life in games. Through the adventure, you will help Mimi build her journal with the photos, sounds, and the words you will find. Before long, Mimi's journal will be full of memories of the summers she will have spent with her grandmother in Dordogne. A nostalgic adventure, Dordogne is brimming with feeling and heart. Help me.
This is moving so fast that Fern started typing a tweet to promote the Wholesome Games Direct like 10 minutes ago and finally finished it because they had a minute.
Wait to show you more.
That was gorgeous.
Yeah, I got little chills watching that. That was so
That was
nice.
cool.
It's like you get to take pictures, but also, you know how when you have childhood memories and sometimes there's like sounds that you really like, and I like
Right.
that you get to like also use sounds in your scrapbook. That's really, really cool.
Walking with Yaya? Or un je ne sais quoi? If walking with Yaya, there it is. Yo, little lizard boy. Lizard boy platformer. A bee? What game with a bee? It's been on my notes. There's no game with a bee for a while, dude.
Uh-oh.
Is this how lost I am?
Look at that lizard go.
A picture book one. I mean, the one we just saw? With the girl and the haiku? What? Am I losing my mind? Did I miss one? Oh my god, I'm losing it. That was Je ne sais quoi, I think.
In Tasamachi,
I'm
Behind
pretty
the
sure.
Twilight, you'll join Yukumo in her journey to repair her beloved airship in a mysterious silent town.
This is so pretty.
Oh, we got some fans in chat.
I was gonna say,
As
this
a
does
try
look right
to
up
unravel
Jammy's
secrets when
alley.
Tasamachi releases on consoles in 2021.
Rip.
I like running around as a fox. Nature's better when you're a fox. Novels, of course. My personal favorites are Austen and Eliot.
I live to see the smiles of others. That includes yours.
This fox is making out with everyone.
Easy. I like to win.
My wife's mountain tongue.
I really love dinosaurs.
The mornings that Tommy and I eat breakfast together are my favorite.
Please be happy. Demo available now.
Cute.
Witchy life story. This is cute. This is almost giving me like Monster Prom vibes.
Witchy prom.
Leap into battle cakes and forge the path of a cupcake hero you create.
I've played this. It was pretty cute.
Explore Pasteleria,
It's
an
an
enchanted
RPG.
kingdom that's jam-packed full of magic, mystery, and the many friends you'll meet along the way in this cozy turn-based RPG.
Your little cupcake pals. Look at the emo cupcake.
Inspired by Cupcake
I'll
Wars.
tell you all about
Battle
Pinball.
Oh, is this the bear
It used
game?
to be such a great spot. Charming and beautiful. Now it's a dump. No wonder nobody steps foot in this place anymore.
I think
You'd
you.
have to
Yeah.
Go out there and clean up the
Okay,
joint.
okay.
It's a hotel
Fix
for
new furniture
bears.
And remodel everything.
Was this made
And
for
even
me?
After all of that, you'd still need to take care of the critters, dredge the swamp, and throw out all the garbage. Oh, and you probably should do something about whatever's lurking out there.
Okay. That was made for me.
Yo!
Hermit.
I forgot what this game's called. It's a sequel. Passepartout. That's Starving Artist. You just doodle these cute little pieces of art and sell them. There's like, I don't think there's any guidance. It's straight up just do whatever you want. The Lost Artist.
Sign up for secrets.
Yeah, like you don't have to be good at art at all. Like you just make these cute little pieces of art, put them up for sale. People come by and go, oh, and then buy it. And there you go. All I can, I don't know what it's. The animation style is just. We want to be positive vibes. The animation style just reminds me of those like really weird like TikToks where they're like, you know, like your husband and you protect them from the evil clown throwing knives at your back. Like it was just like very. No idea what that game is, but.
Love the airship.
Hi, I'm Evelia, member of the co-op Lucid Tales. What you just saw is the reveal of our first game, Sally. If you'd like to know more about it, make sure to follow us at Lucid Tales and join us on YouTube for our new series, Game Dev Tales.
It's not called Lucid Tales, it's called Sal.
In Rainbow Billy,
I
you
don't know
start
why.
your journey in Star Harbor, a peaceful island in the world of imagination. Until suddenly, the Leviathan awakes from his slumber and
Yo,
forces the world to black
this
and
is adorable.
Along with Billy's sidekicks, Rodrigo
They said,
and Friendship,
Cuphead, watch out.
They embark on an epic journey to recolor every island, solve puzzles, and complete various trials in order to befriend colorless creatures like Eggins.
This is about to be my favorite new
confronting
cartoon.
These creatures and showing empathy to understand what they're going through, their missing colors are revealed, and with the help of your friends, they're fully restored to their whimsical selves.
So it's some Undertale vibes.
Billy's new friends join the adventure and have a new home aboard Friendship. Take care of your new friends by feeding them gummy fish to strengthen your bond. Rainbow Billy, The Curse of the Leviathan, will be launching later this year. Adding this game to your wish list would mean the world to us. Thanks for watching.
Never even. Unpacking!
Let's go!
Unpacking is a game about taking possessions out of boxes and learning about someone's life over a series of moves. You're not living by yourself this time, so it's up to you to figure out how to fit in.
I think it's the first view of this new time period.
Yeah. I didn't realize.
Soup Pot is a cooking game with a focus on creativity. Cook food
Game of the
with
year.
a wide range of ingredients and explore plating styles in various traditional kitchens.
Hit me with the Filipino rap, baby. Oh, come on, cowards.
Just a little sneaky peeky, that's all.
So just if you don't know, Soup Pot is a game that heavily features Filipino cuisine, culture, music, everything. It's really great. This is really nice. I don't know the word to describe this art style. It's a much, like, it is a huge trend right now. Low poly pastel, like that. Yeah, I guess it's just low poly. Not totally, but I see where you're going with that.
Teacup
Wait,
is
what was
a
that
wholesome
called?
narrative adventure
Shit.
with a focus on exploration and non-linear progression. Help a small and shy frog on her journey to find the ingredients she needs for her tea party.
That looks sweet.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Lou,
And we're the co-founders of Bunny Hug. After the initial overwhelming response to Moonglow Bay, we've seen a wonderful community grow and made many new friends.
Speaking of friends, we wanted to share with the Wholesome community a sneak peek into the friendship system of the fishing towel that is afraid to fish.
Moonglow Bay, baby. I need to not write notes out as I'm talking. I just wrote Moonglow, baby. Yeah, the airship game, I was too busy, like, talking about it to remember what it was called. I love this because, yeah, there just seems to be so many little systems, right? You clean the dishes, you cook, and the fishing obviously has its own system.
Aww.
Nice.
You get like little yearbook signatures
Yeah.
from your friends. Cute.
Paparazzi is a game about
Yeah.
taking photos of cute dogs.
Let's go.
I told you, Pokemon Snap Generation is here.
Explore the world and find all the pups, like in this newly revealed area, Muttropolis.
Bro.
Very cute.
Luna's Fishing Garden is a cozy
Played this
fishing
demo,
and
really
building
cute.
game. Catch fish, trade them in, and create the garden of your dreams by planting new trees.
There's like these little
placing
islands that you
objects,
help
and bringing
reclaim
animals to
and
the
plant
archipelago.
on, and it's just like they grow over time, so you're just constantly going back and forth between these islands, helping these giant fish gods.
Why are those fish so big? They're gods?
I think they are, kind of.
Welcome.
Witchery
our
Academy
fish
is a life sim where you
Doctor,
play as a
thank
wizard
you
apprentice.
for that. Cloud jumper.
Train your
Run
magical
that in.
skills by attending
Lifesaver.
classes.
Magicals
Don't forget to take care of your garden
school
too.
life sim? Oh my god, that's adorable.
Okay.
You'll meet other apprentices and explore the academy. You can even spend time bonding with your spirit companion.
Okay, you've caught my attention.
That feeds me.
Welcome to Amber Isle.
Whoa. Oh, I hate to say it, but that frame rate though. I don't know if that was the presentation or the game. Oh. Okay, you know, they got time.
You are tasked with running your very own shop and befriending the local prehistoric animal
Love a
villagers,
shopkeeper
the
game.
Paleofolk. Craft items, customize your shop and character, and expand the village to meet the needs of your Paleofolk neighbors.
I like this dino experience, you know?
Yeah. Selling to dinos. I like it.
Now Amber Isle.
One last time, we'd like to talk about our collaboration with the International Rescue Committee.
You know,
The
like,
IRC is one of the only
they're
organizations
preserved
that
in
works
amber.
across the entire
Very
arc
Jurassic
of
Park.
crisis, providing immediate relief to millions whose lives have been shattered by conflict, disaster, and climate change, and helping refugees to rebuild their lives once they have found safety.
We've partnered with the Yeti to offer
Let's see if I
some
can go back
limited
and
time
figure out.
Wholesome Direct merch,
I
like this
somehow
incredible
missed the
3D
Frog
acrylic
Tea Party
stand,
game
as well as
name.
a t-shirt featuring games from today's event. $5 from every product sold goes to the International Rescue Committee.
And if you'd like to learn more, you can visit rescue.org.
I just googled Frog Tea Party game, and the autofill on Google added 4 adults to the end. What does that mean? This looks really cute.
Ooh.
You say, put a right there.
Ooh.
So can you, is it like a specific puzzle, or is it like put stuff wherever you want? No, it's a
puzzle, looks
yeah.
like. This is really pretty.
It's like filling in a. Oh, it's like a hidden. It's almost like the reverse of a hidden object game. Widow. It's like putting everything in its place, you know. I like that. That's a little grump. That's a grump of a character. I don't know. It's just the vibe. Okay, now it's for some reason it's softening as I watch it more. The music helps. Okay.
I'm interested.
This is sick. Reminds me of a Game Boy Advance game. Baddies Creepy Club.
Frog Song is a heartfelt adventure where it's okay to be small.
The frog representation in Wholesome Games Direct today.
Talk to cute, froggy characters and protect yourself from monsters on your journey to prove that you
You're
can be a
right.
hero too.
That's a great.
It's almost time to say goodbye.
Before we go, we'd like to share even more wholesome games coming your way this year and beyond.
These are going to
Some
go by
montage
fast,
mode?
so don't
Yeah.
forget to visit wholesomegames.com.
Here we go.
Oh my
All the
gosh.
info and links to every game.
Lego Builder's Journey. This looks beautiful. I saw this the other day and I had never seen it before.
Clawfish.
So you're catching fish with a claw game. It's kind of fun. Wash Simulator.
Let's go.
What the fuck? You on Mars? I didn't know that was there.
Book of Travels. This looks pretty.
I've seen this too. A really interesting you like help each other from top down and 2D perspectives.
Interesting. Garden path. Ooh, ooh. More frogs. Let's go.
Garden path?
Yeah.
This just looks like this looks beautiful.
Wow. The Outbound Ghost.
Yo, that looks stunning. It's obviously some Paper Mario vibes, but like the lighting and everything on display here is really good.
Yeah.
Hey, I just played this and beat it, and I'm going to be reviewing it for Video Games Are Good. Thank you to Funked and AMC Games for the code.
Fossil Corner. Dreamland Confectionery.
Kind of reminds me of Calico.
Yeah.
I played this demo. I kind of was fell in love with it.
Freshly frosted.
It's all about making it's like a puzzle game where you're figuring out the perfect conveyor belt situation to create the right amount of donuts. What was that called?
Freshly frosted. A pico.
I love this.
Cat Designer Mocha. Are those little trans flags?
Are they?
They kind of looked like it. Maybe I'm just seeing what I want to see, you know? More of this. Shushi.
Learn Japanese with photography.
Oh.
That's cool.
That's a cool take on it.
Yeah, that's a genius.
Roboco. Kotodama Diary.
Is this like Tamagotchi?
Info open. I like the look of the characters. Ska music starts playing. Cat
Cafe Manager. I love me some management sims, chat.
Game director story. Princess Farmer.
There was a demo for this as well.
Creature Kind. It's pretty.
Roguelite deck builders, rise up.
Season Spree. Some funky little dudes. Fire Tonight.
This one's interesting, like, power goes out everywhere and you're trying to make it to your boyfriend's house. And, yeah, every once in a while he's just kind of hanging out. It cuts to him hanging out at his house. This is really good.
Be nice.
Had a great demo. It's Advanced Wars meets a deck builder meets...
And that brings us to the end of our program. Remember to visit wholesomegames.com for links to every game in the show.
As an indie developer myself, I can say for certain that just a follow or wish list can make all the difference.
We'll see you again next year for Wholesome Direct 2022.
I know, I can't think of the song, Raggle,
It wouldn't
but...
be a real showcase without one last surprise. So here's one more game we hope you'll love.
Bye!
Lottle Knot. Lodal Knot? Ladle Knot. Wow, corporate wants the ocean cleaned up? That seems weird.
It's not a character for corporate. Cleaning up the goop. Collecting loddles.
Aww. I wonder if this is by Sock Pop. It feels like their art style. Oh. Well, heck. What a showcase. I mean, we shouldn't be surprised. They did say 75 games.
They did.
And it was...
They didn't say that. I just couldn't put together, like, how fast that was gonna move.
I mean, it was just, what, an hour?
Yeah.
75 in an hour? That's less than a game a minute.
Right. I'm not good at the maths.
Wow. Well, we have a little bit of time until the next thing, which is the Future of Play Showcase, which is a short indie showcase, I think, but still with like 30 games in it. Not this. It's not this for sure. We'll pull it up here in a
That
second.
one is starting at 11:15, I believe.
Yeah. 11:15. You got 15 minutes. You got like 20 minutes right now to go ahead and get that going. Here, I'll just put this on the screen while we're gonna chat. Just put the
Wow, look
blog.
at all that content.
So much content. Daddy made you some content. Yeah, we're covering a bunch of stuff on the blog. We'll probably do some writing tonight as well. I don't even know what that's going to look like because it's just been already 75 games, probably 60 of which I would want to showcase in some way, like.
Don't do it.
I know, no, I won't. I'm
You
just
gotta touch
saying.
yourself.
No, so yeah, the Future of Play Showcase is coming up in just 20 minutes or so. They said it's a 90s anime and Toonami inspired game showcase. They want to try to change things up. So I think they have like a Tom-esque VTuber host. They specifically said, don't worry, they are hotter than Tom from Toonami. So you got that to look forward to.
A little flex, I guess.
Hotter than Tom, like that's pretty big. That's pretty hot. Tom is pretty, I mean, if you're familiar, right?
No.
So this is Tom. Tell me. Like, look at all the different versions too. Oh, a beefcake.
Okay.
Just a legend. This is a bad version. Oh. Just hold me in your arms, Tom. So yeah, Tom, that was like the host of Toonami.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess while we'll leave this up and we'll figure out where to grab the Future of Play Showcase stream. We will try to very quickly go through some games that we liked from this showcase. Fern, if you would like to kick off.
Well, I'm gonna need your list.
I know. Just if there's anything off the top of your head that you can think of.
My head doesn't have a top.
You have to think of one game.
There was so much information to process. My brain doesn't do that. Oh my god. Give me the list.
One game, Fern.
Soup pot.
That's cheating. Okay.
Why?
We'll pull it up here.
I came up with a game.
Whoops. Sorry.
I'm excited about unpacking. I
Okay.
didn't actually know that I thought it was going to be like a really short experience.
I mean, I still think it will be.
Right, but like I thought it was just like the one move. It's going to like follow the character through multiple moves throughout their life. I didn't know that. And that sounds really cool.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's the demo had 2 of the time periods, and so yeah, you're like.
Oh, I didn't get to play the demo.
I think you unpack like your own room when like you move with your family, and then you unpack your college dorm.
Okay.
Yeah, lots. Let's just quickly look at the list here as we wait for the next batch of events to kick off. I believe this Twitch stream will host the Future Play Showcase. If not, we will quickly pivot if it's not showing up when it's there. Here's a list of everything happening tomorrow, chat. Oh, it's gone now, but we will be probably live streaming that as well. Microsoft. And my brain is slowly breaking, so don't remember the rest. But yeah, early on, a game that really spoke to me was A Little to the Left.
Yeah.
It was a organizing and orienting game. It was like, there were 3 cans and one of them was not turned forward, and you turned it forward. I worked for a brief time at a Target, and that was one of my favorite things about working there was what do they call it? Staging, I think. Where after our lunch break, everyone would just spend a good chunk of time. Wait, what the fuck is happening? Look in the background. These are like those little robots, tablet robots, where you can control it and like move. What is happening? Why are
there... Wait, what?
Is one of these gonna be like some celebrity guests? Like, what's going on? Okay, anyways, Twitch is doing some weird shit. That's what I love about this time, though. You know, like, we got our own little tiny reaction stream going on here, but then there's also these weird shows with, you know, people from all around the games industry. Here we go. Here's a nice little showcase of everything going on. We got the Future of Play Direct, the Ubisoft Forward at 12, Devolver Max Pass Plus. If you've not caught up on the canon of the Devolver Digital E3 showcases, catch up. There's going to be a lot going on there. It is a dope flower shirt. You're right. Yeah, nice full day. Hopefully they cut to the Sunday one here in a second. All kinds of stuff. Naku, that truly is a killer emote. I think it's yours too. I need to get over there and sub because that is amazing.
We're missing out right now.
But yeah, anyways, little to the left, yeah, like 3 cans. They're all, you know, one's not turned all the way the right way, so you just get it just right. I'm very, you know, I love doing that. It's just very satisfying to me. I'm already dreading seeing probably a bunch of people being like, "Oh my god, I'm so OCD. That game looks so good," and it's like, that's not. But, you know.
Yeah.
I'll let you talk about this for a little bit. That seemed like one that you were particularly interested in. You don't remember now?
I remember it.
No?
That one looks fine.
I really liked it. Spirit Swap. It looked like gay Tetris Attack, and I'm all about that. Let's see.
I was thinking that was a different one. Yeah.
What? See?
Yeah, that looks good. I don't have much to say about it though. Pretty self-explanatory.
Did you just like gift subs, like 10 subs to get an emote to yourself?
Yokai Inn stood out to me.
Yeah.
I just love an inn. You know?
I loved the feeling that the spaces were like little pixel art dioramas.
Mm-hmm.
That was really nice. What is with these robots? They're distracting me.
They're just vibing. Let them vibe.
Lake coming September 1st was an exciting announcement.
Yes. Can't wait for Lake.
It just seems like a really wholesome time. Like it seems like you get to know the people in this town. You're delivering their mail, so you kind of have some sense as to what they're into. I'm sure they'll talk to you about things they're getting in the mail and stuff, and it just looks really sweet. And I didn't realize the conceit of the main character leaving like the big city to slow things down a bit, and so that's kind of a cool frame for it all.
Yeah.
Letters looked really cool.
Letters stood out to me.
It's way more emotional and sincere than what I'm about to say sounds, but it was like world's first Mad Libs platformer where not only are you making choices about what you're writing in these letters to your friend by actually picking up and placing words into your letters, but those change what's happening around you and all kinds of stuff, and you're literally jumping, like when I say platformer, you're literally jumping between all the different sentences you're writing in your letter, which is really cool. Hot Pot for one, shout out to them. There's Soup Pot Inspiration, and they got to showcase their game. They said, Soup Pot, what the hell? Everyone likes you. We're coming in and reminding people we exist too. Just a really cool, dense, like, you know, you can go through all your cupboards and look at everything you got in your house, and it's a small little house, and it's a short experience, but it's cool all the way. Either way, is he trying to be Poggy?
Is he trying to unhinge his jaw?
Maybe.
We Are OFK.
Yeah.
That one looked amazing.
So that that band was announced first, pretty much. And then they said, yeah, we're making a game that is also an interactive album, that is also a short film almost in some ways, and we really got to see that on full display in the Okay, so these are the people driving the robots. Yeah, you really got to see some more of the gameplay. It seems like you're making some dialogue choices and stuff. I'm surprised. It feels probably too obvious, and maybe that's why they didn't do it. But like, I'm surprised there didn't seem to be any rhythm gameplay. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You'd almost think there would be some of that, just a little bit. But yeah, for sure. And yeah, it's each member of this fake real band, but virtual members. Like it's very what's that League of Legends band?
I don't know.
KDA. I think it's KDA.
Legends?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, those are all virtual people, but they all have representatives in the real life, and yeah, OFK looks really cool, and their music has sounded amazing so far. So, walking with Yaya. Can we talk about walking with Yaya? Holy shit! Like, out the gate.
This isn't how I pictured it either.
The future is fucking weird.
Let alone the present.
Bruce Green interviewing robots controlled by streamers. Oh, look, it's got a cute little face. But no, walking with Yaya. So it was introduced as a narrative experience where you're going on a walk with your grandma to help build up her confidence after a big fall. And the developer announced the game with his grandma next to him, and it looked like this beautiful, so you're literally just walking alongside your grandma in a walker, and she's nervous. You're meeting people on the street. There's like a cat that shows up, and she's like, "Oh, what a cute little kitty!" And you're just going on a walk with your grandma. And it's
rediscovering the joys of the neighborhood.
It's really sweet. The game right after that, Un Je ne sais quoi, it had this really beautiful painterly style. And it was really interesting because you're going back to this town, revisiting your childhood memories, and like evoking those memories by taking photos of things and recording audio that reminds you of things that you heard in that town as a child. It looks really interesting. Oh, now we got Twitch emotes just flying through the screen. Beautiful. Let's see. It's just so much. There was so much. Passepartout 2, The Lost Artist, is a follow to a pretty beloved game where you get to just literally doodle with your mouse on a canvas and sell that art to people in the town. It seems you're playing as the son of the main character. Maybe there was like hints of like that the artist from the first game vanishing, and then they said like his son will continue the store, and so that seemed cool.
Bear and Breakfast.
Yeah.
It's another immediate in for me.
Yeah, no, I remember when that was first announced, it was the same thing. So you run this like bed and breakfast where bear tourists will literally come on a bus and come in and you're running it. It looks like there's more than bears. That was probably the reveal.
Saw some lovely little forest creatures.
Yeah, you're like clearing out a dump or something too, it seemed like. So that was kind of interesting. And yeah, just generally reclaiming the space and restoring it to its former glory.
Reclaiming the forest, baby, let's go.
Even though it was towards the end, speaking of reclaiming the space, that Lottle Knot was really cute. It was you're a little spaceman and the ocean of an alien planet that is horribly polluted, and you're cleaning it up and finding these little creatures called Lottles and helping feed them and fight back against some evil force that was looming towards the end of the the stream, so that looks pretty good.
Check that out on Kickstarter.
Yeah, that's right. That was a Kickstarter announcement. Yo, Chipotle. They eat their burritos.
Switch.
Paparazzi. Another photography game. This time, dogs and dogs only. It reminds me just the vibes of like go and pet these or take photos of these dogs. Reminds me of the game. I don't know the name of it, but the whole premise was to find the dog at a party because you're feeling anxious and pet it. And like that was the whole game.
That sounds like a great game.
Witchery Academy was really cute looking. Is a magical girl, schoolgirl vibe, but it was a life sim where you're farming and building out your room and taking care of your pets. One of my favorite bits was when you're farming, watering your crops is you're like holding like a little water spirit and you just squeeze it, and that was literally I think that happened, and that's we'll find the clip. Fern just said, "Oh, okay." It's like, all right. I'm into that.
I like that. That shows me they're thinking outside the box, you know.
Yeah.
Of the farming sim and like life sim.
Another one I was really interested in, and I think you were too, was Widow. It was like this beautiful wooden play set of an environment with like these really nice pastel colors, and the way I think I like the way I came to it in the end, where it's like a reverse hidden object game where you're putting things back into a space that is it's like colorless or just very dull at the start, and then you're putting everything back in, and all the way down to like filling in drawers and like really zooming into things and piecing it back together.
Mm-hmm.
Just like it's like a 3D jigsaw. Like that's kind of what it was.
Yeah.
And then I think soon after that, they went into Overdrive.
Another one before they went into the
Overdrive?
rapid fire. Witchwood really stood out to me too. It's like the most mysterious so far.
I know. I was gonna say opposite in a way for me, because just like I had no idea what it looked cool. It looked visually interesting, but like I had no idea what that was.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of hard to latch on to what I don't know what it's gonna be, you know?
It got its hooks into me anyway. I'm interested in it. I want to see what it's all about. I hope there's some more information out there somewhere.
I think this was this was the last thing actually before the rush. And that was Frog Song. Where they said where it's okay to be, it's okay to be little, and you're just a tiny little frog adventuring in this world. The game, all they showed was kind of walking around or hopping around and interacting with other frogs. They didn't really show like any monumental gameplay there, but yeah, actually, well, Gecko Gods.
Yeah.
Good shout out, Ragglemuffin. Yeah, that looked like a really cool 3D platformer that was reminiscent of some of the old school stuff. Well, we got 20 seconds here.
Oh.
And we're into the Future of Play Direct. My crop is a little funky right now. Hold on. Let's try to fix this.
I know you've been waiting long, but the future